Hello everyone, you are on the channel Through the Ages with Max. This video is about the creation of airplanes. The history of aircraft spans over 100 years and is a fascinating journey from the first experiments with flight to today's high-speed and safe commercial aircraft. The first attempts to create flying machines date back to ancient times. Leonardo da Vinci sketched out a flying machine in the 15th century, but the first successful flight took place only at the beginning of the 20th century. In 1903, Americans Orville and Wilbur Wright made the first controlled flight in the Washington aircraft, flying 36.5 meters in 12 seconds. Since then, aviation has developed rapidly. In World War I, aircraft were used for reconnaissance and bombing. This became the basis for further improvements in design and technology. In the interwar period, interest in commercial air travel arose. During World War II, aviation reached new heights with the development of jet aircraft and bombers. After the war, aircraft became more accessible for civilian use. In 1952, the first passenger jet model, the Comet, entered service. Since the early 1970s, aviation has been revolutionized by the introduction of new technologies such as avionics and composite materials. This has affected the safety and efficiency of flights. In 1970, the Boeing 747 was introduced, which became a symbol of modern air travel. Today, aviation is one of the safest and most popular forms of transport. Billions of passengers fly around the world every year, with new routes and airports constantly increasing. Current trends in aviation include the development of environmentally friendly technologies, unmanned aerial vehicles, and the deepening implementation of automation. Thus, the history of aircraft is a history of constant pursuit of innovation, safety, and the efficient movement of people around the world. With the development of technology and the increase in passenger traffic, air travel has become an important part of the global economy. More and more countries are opening their air borders, which increases competition between airlines and leads to lower ticket prices. This in turn makes air travel accessible to a wider audience. Current trends in aviation include active research into alternative energy sources. Aircraft manufacturers are working on hybrid and electric aircraft that can reduce carbon emissions and minimize the ecological footprint. For example, the development of hydrogen-fueled aircraft opens up new horizons for sustainable air travel. Today is also marked by the transition to digital technologies, the use of artificial intelligence and big data to optimize routes and improve safety. Increasing automation of processes such as paperwork and boarding makes travel more convenient. It is also necessary to note the importance of the air traffic control system, which ensures the safety and efficiency of flights. Innovations in this area contribute to the improvement of the overall organization of the airspace. Modern challenges, such as climate change and pandemics, pose new challenges for aviation. However, with each new challenge, the industry finds suitable solutions aimed at adaptation and development. The history of aircraft is thus a history of human ingenuity, the quest for new heights, and the evolution of technology that continues to change the world. There is much to come, and aviation will certainly play a central role in the future of transportation. Designing the first aircraft was a real challenge for engineers and dreamers. Pioneers of aviation, such as the Wright brothers, began by studying the nature of flight. They focused on the anatomy of birds to understand how wings were constructed and how to achieve lifts. Using simple materials such as wood and fabric, they built models and conducted tests. The Wright brothers developed their own airfoil, using a wind tunnel to test wing shapes. In addition, calculations on weight, balance, and engines played an important role. The first practical flight took place in 1903. These experiments became the basis for future aviation progress, inspiring new generations of engineers and inventors. Each advance in aircraft design brought humanity closer to the age of aviation.